This is the best half ton to tow with, and I'm not joking. This is the dual motor standard range Ford Lightning Lariat, and check this out. That rear axle has a 4,800 pound rating. Can't beat that. But you guys see the gross fuel rating? 8,250 pounds. And come on guys, almost 2,000 pounds of payload with a pretty well equipped pickup truck. We cannot hate on these EVs. They're heavy, which means they're gonna tow good. And you know, I raised the hitch up to the highest level for a Ram 1500 I just tested, and this is kind of too high. Like, it's kind of riding a little high. Well, I mean, I like it to be a little lower personally, but this truck's not even squatting. You wanna know how much it dropped? 1.75 inches. And remember, this truck has coils, independent rear suspension. Come on now. This is definitely one of the best half-ton trucks you can tow with. Absolutely insane. Now, obviously, I gotta show you guys what's in the trailer. Although, people call me a Ford truck hater, so I don't really have to show anything, because you guys probably will trust me one way or the other. But yeah, there is a car in here. There's some wheels and tires out back. I could have put those wheels and tires on the front because we have enough capacity with this truck, guys. This is the best half-ton truck to tow with. However, range anxiety. Range anxiety. Let's go ahead and start it up. Excuse me. I did get this truck completely charged. Last time I did a test, I was in a rush, and unfortunately I didn't have time to really sit and wait for it to charge. So we're gonna do this test up a 6% grade. Most of you guys know this truck does have like a tow haul mode. I may not use it though, for the most part, because last time I used the tow haul mode, I feel like it cut power. So yeah, we'll kind of gauge it here. But like I said, we're pretty much charged. I had to drive over here, so we lost a little bit. It was at like 235 for the mileage. Now we're at 226. Let's go ahead and get down the road. We can talk as much trash as we want about these electric vehicles. You guys know my stance. I'm not a fan at all. But I can point out the obvious. The obvious is this being a half-ton truck is probably one of the best. I haven't had a chance to tow with a Chevy Silverado EV or GMC, but maybe in the future I'll have my chance, because those trucks seem to be a lot bigger, right? And they're heavier for sure. But when I tell you, like, this having the regenerative braking, actually it does work in tow haul mode. When I did this in the past, I want to say that tow haul mode wouldn't allow the regenerative braking to work, but maybe, I don't know, maybe, just maybe, there was something else at play there. It was colder outside. It was a different time frame. Maybe there's been over-the-air updates. But man, the stability, this acceleration, this thing is amazing. You can talk trash all you want, including me. I'm a trash talker about these EVs. But they're the best. And I think that Ford, GM, and Ram's actually doing it. Ram is like always asleep at the wheel. They use cocaine. I'm telling you, it's a cocaine user. You know, when they finally sober up, they kill it. But the Ram Charger is the answer. It's 100% the answer. I don't know what the gross fuel weight rate is going to be on that truck, but it's probably going to be 9,500 pounds. So they're going to be heavy, and they're like heavy half tons. This is a heavy half ton with the gross fuel weight rating. They have HD and Super Duty trucks that have 8,900 pound gross fuel weight rating. The Power Wagon has like an 8,500 pound gross fuel weight rating. So this truck's not too far from that. So, and this truck has more payload than that too. But this is easy. I mean, I'm telling you, this is the answer if they put a gasoline engine in it. Not a hybrid, but as a generator. Give it the EV with the generator. That way, I don't have range anxiety. Now, we're going to watch the range. The range is just dropping. It was at 226. It was at 220. Now it's at 203. It's like, you know, and It's because this is a heavy trailer, 9,500 pounds, 28 foot long. It's a sail. Man, this is the best truck. The rear suspension, it didn't drop. It dropped what, 1.75? Come on, guys. It dropped 1.75 inches. You know, and this is not an HD or Super Duty pickup truck. The stability, I mean, everything about this truck is all-wheel drive. So, I mean, even in inclement weather, you can just, you know, you're good. This truck has every box checked for the best half-ton. The only negative, obviously, 197 is the range. You're going to have range anxiety. If you're going to the racetrack and it's 2 hours away, you're probably going to make it. You guys probably thought I was joking about that range. Here's wide open throttle. Wow. Come on, guys. Let's stop talking this trash. Let's get these manufacturers on board. I don't mind having the internal combustion engine act as a generator, because remember, you guys see these mountains, right? Those mountains are real. They don't look real when you first get here, but they're real. When you start climbing these grades, you could turn on the engine, right? Turn on the engine. I don't need that frunk. I don't need that. I have a bed. I don't need that. But if I had an engine in there, as I'm climbing this 6% grade, I could be topping this battery off. I could be topping the battery off right now, because really this entire road is climbing. Before we got started, we're around about 4,200 feet altitude. We're gonna end off at about 7,000. So make no mistake about it, this is not a little grade. And the reality is, it really puts these trucks through the ringer. Now, do they have temperatures for these things? I've never even looked. I mean, I see the coolant there. And I guess I see the battery temperature up there too. Those two lines up very top, those gauges. So yeah, they have some temperatures, but I'm pretty sure for something like this, it's not gonna get that hot. And remember, these EVs, they love the heat. That's how they're able to really get the range. Now, we do gotta put up a new page here. Let's see what we're gonna put up. Let's put up this guy right. See, I'm driving. See, I shouldn't be doing this. I should have did this before I got started. But yeah, let's put up trip 1, because I reset it. And you guys will be able to see this at the end of the test too, so we can monitor how we use the energy on this battery. There is one negative about this truck, and it's the stability. It's great, don't get me wrong, but because of the shorter wheelbase and because of the kind of torque this truck has, it's kind of dangerous. Like, if it was wet outside and you were to launch this thing, you could probably lose control for sure. Now, I don't have a trailer brake in here. I had to use my Ecobee because, you know, ding dongs didn't think it was a good idea to put a trailer brake in this truck. I don't understand why you would build anything without a trailer brake. This is the dumbest thing in the world. But yeah, I have to use that, and it's on my phone, so it's not that great. I mean, I will be honest, it's not something I would want to use for like long trips, but for these tests, I have it in the event that this happens, and thankfully it was in the trailer. But the regenerative braking kind of acts as a trailer brake for you, because you're not going to really be cooking your brakes, because it's not using them to slow the truck down. Now, we are at 168 range. It just keeps going down. It's so funny. But it's okay. I mean, we're only going to be doing a 36-mile run here, round trip. We're at 0.5 miles a kilowatt hour. That's pretty bad. But we're towing, right? Not a big deal. It's 97 degrees too. Now, as we get up the grade, it probably drops about 7 degrees, maybe a little bit more. But it's hot today too, so that's a good thing really with these EVs. But man, when you go to pass someone, like, the torque steer is insane, but the power, oh my gosh, it is so good, man. These are the Hankook Dynapro AT2s, 275, 60, 20. And they have about 2,679 pounds of capacity at 51 PSI. Guys, we got here so fast, it's not even funny. And you're gonna have to go really fast because this battery is just dying. Oh my goodness, 108-mile range from 226 down to 108. Oh my gosh. All right, let's slow down. Let's slow down. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. Bam. Oh man. She got bogged down a little bit there, but it's okay. She got nothing but power. Look at it. Look at it go. It knows that trailer's back there. That 28-foot sail, 9,500 pounds. It's back there, guys. Oh man, come on. See, I almost want to put it in sport mode. I almost wonder, ooh, let's slow down. Man, you guys saw that? The battery temp is high, so we gotta cut back a little bit. I wonder if it uses the air condition to try to cool a little bit. Yeah, we'll have to cut, unfortunately. I'm sorry, guys. This ain't my truck, so we can't max out the battery temp like that. So yeah, let me just let it cool down. So this is the negative with these, right? Obviously, right? You have to be aware of these things. It's hot outside. It's 91 degrees where we are right now, so it has dropped 6 degrees. It can drop about 10 or so. But yeah, we're at 0.5 miles a kilowatt hour. And what I've been proving in the summertime is it's not the greatest to test these trucks because it's just too hot. Like the Ram trucks suffer. I guess the 6.2 did pretty good. I haven't shown you, well, I haven't posted a 5.0 Coyote video that I have towing. But yeah, we got up to 65 miles an hour. And actually, you know, I'm actually doing wide open throttle right now. It's not even letting me do anything. I just wanted to see what would happen, but nope, it's cut power. Up until this point, this truck was flawless, but the battery got warm, so. Is that the battery? Yeah, that's the battery on the left side. I'm assuming the one on the other side must be, I don't know what that is. Is that the electric motor, maybe? But yeah, we're pretty much done. It's still, it's cut power. It won't even let me accelerate. So yeah, I normally let the truck just kind of sit up here for about 5 minutes or so under the bridge, just to let it cool down. We're at 82 miles for the range, but the good news is we're going to be going downhill for about, what, 7 or 8 miles. So we'll make up some of the range by the regenerative braking, and of course we're not going to be using much, you know, of the electric motors to get it going. But I will say, you know, the truck overall performs amazing, guys. The overall stability minus the shorter wheelbase is great. And yeah, you guys saw how much it dropped. This is such a great truck, and it's heavy. This truck is a lot heavier. I'll let you guys know the weight of the truck, you know, on a curve here in a second. But yeah, I'm just impressed with these EVs when it comes down to towing. It's just the range, that's the killer, 100%. Might be a little hard to see, guys, but that electric motor, that's why I do this under the bridge, so you can see the temperature a little bit better. But I'll just call it out. It's at about 130 on that electric motor. And I don't know if I'll be able to get this one in here, guys. It's pretty buried, but yeah, you can definitely hear the fans on. Like I said, I'm just gonna let it cool down for a little bit. Now, obviously going fast is a good thing, right? We always try to hit 80 miles an hour. This truck got out to 65, and then, like I said, the battery overheated. So what's better than speed? Being able to stop it. Now, this having the regenerative braking, we are still in the tow haul mode. This is going to be the best truck, probably even better than the diesel, because you see that? We're just losing speed. And that's the sucky thing is I might have to, you know, keep hitting the gas pedal just every so slightly because of how much speed we're gonna lose on this. So let's get up to about 70. Let's see, 70 miles an hour right here. Yeah, this truck wins. Hands down, this one wins. Today we're gonna be able to do a 0 to 62. The battery looks to be still kind of high in my opinion. I think it would be halfway. But yeah, this wins. I mean, I don't have to do this anymore. I'm just gonna pay attention here and I'm gonna try to maintain a good speed. I feel like, yeah, I feel like 65 might be where I can stick it at, and then it's kind of try to keep throttling it to stay here. Yeah, like I have the pedal depressed probably about 5%, and it's still giving the regenerative braking, which is nice. So let's see how much we can recharge this battery. And just so you guys see over here, where did the energy go? 96% went to driving. No shocker. Let's go. So we just pulled back in, 36 miles driven, 0.8 miles a kilowatt hour, 70 mile range, and here's the readout for where the energy went. When you iron it all out, this truck is absolutely amazing when it comes down to towing. The only negative is the range. We lost nearly 70% of our range for a 36 mile trip. That's insane. Now, again, Ram has the answer with the Ram Charger. Hopefully everyone else follows suit. This truck's not even squatting. Like, it's literally just leveled out. When I say this just might be better than some of the HD trucks, and no cap, I'm serious, this truck is really, really good. The only negative thing is the range. That's it. We can sit here and talk trash all we want to, but the reality is this truck just does the job. It does the job. And I'm really impressed. All they have to do is give it a generator, just like the Ram. Once they do that, it's game over. This will be better than the internal combustion engine. But until then, you got to use the internal combustion engine to get what you want. See you guys soon.